Tom Hakko is here from Globe University to talk taxes with us. Now, 'tis the time that we all start getting some money back. We're excited, right?
Yes, absolutely. And please don't misunderstand. It's never a bad thing to get money back.
Yeah.
However, there may be better things you can do to lessen your expense to make this less painful paying of taxes. And one of the things the experts are telling us to do now is to possibly start a savings account. The average tax refund last year was a little over $3,000.
That's a nice little seed to get yourself moving.
And it's beautiful, and you have to admit it's a thrill to get a check for $3,000.
Yeah.
Now the question is, though, you divide that by 12 months, you are taking $250 a month more, giving it to the government than you need to. And this is a tax-free, interest-free, rather, loan to the federal government.
Yeah, I've tried to make that clear to my wife. She wants to do our accounting where we get the biggest refund possible.
A lot of people do.
We can go on vacation with that refund or something like that. But what I try to explain to her is what you're doing is you're letting the government hold on to your money with no interest whatsoever, and then you get it back a year later.
Absolutely.
Or more.
Or more.
And when you put it in the bank, it's not like you're making a lot of money off it anyway, so aren't you better off just letting the government do what they're doing?
No, you're right. The banks are giving notoriously bad interest right now. They're giving you between 0.5% and 1%. However, there's an advantage to putting it in a savings account. And the advantage is you have instant access to it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, most of the moneyning.com tells us that most of the money that we get back in income tax refunds we use to pay off our credit card debt. I don't know of a credit card that pays or charges rather less than 15 or 20% interest.
That's about right.
Okay, so now I'm borrowing money, in effect, through my credit card and giving it to the government tax-free, the $250 a month. What we and several experts suggest is that you take and go to your bank and tell them that you want to start an automatic savings account. Go to your employer, fill out a W-4. You can fill out a W-4 at any time, and you can change it as often as you like. There's many websites. One of them is TurboTax. You can look. They will give you calculators to show you how much you should claim so it isn't taken out of your pay early. $250 a month if you do that in January. By July, August, if something should arise, you'll have $1,000, $1,200 in a savings account that you can use.
That would change everything.
It makes sense, and we know you like to splurge once in a while, so one of those cars. Didn't you buy a car once on a whim with a bunch of money?
Yeah, I did. I got in trouble
try
for
not
that.
to do that.
You got in trouble for that.
What I found fascinating, we were talking during the commercials, another reason to do your taxes now or as soon as possible is to avoid identity theft.
Which we know just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Target, Home Depot, all these big hacks. People are hacking us too.
But people have the guts to go in and to a government function like taxes and hack your information?
Absolutely. Traditionally, it was always if you owed money, you paid it in April. If you got money back, you filed early. February, January. Okay. Nowadays, we recommend and suggest that everyone file as early as possible. We don't know whose credit information has been breached. And so to protect yourself, you have to file as early as possible. Otherwise, a hacker will come, they will find your social security number, make up a fictitious income tax return and have money mailed to them.
Get your money now. You've got it, and you don't know you've been hacked. So you file for your taxes.
And you just don't get it.
That gets red flagged because it's the second filing. So now you're getting audited. Your identity's been stolen. Maybe some money from the government, and you're in the center of it.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
And there's very little you can do. Absolutely nothing.
Wow.
So you need to protect yourself, and the only way to do that is to file as early as you can.
So if you think of tax season as extension season, let's put that idea to bed, because as we're hearing from our expert Tom Hakko from Globe University, it's just the sooner the better, really.
Tom, thank you very much for coming on. We
Thanks
appreciate
for the
it.
tips.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
All right, more on the fly when we come back. Stay tuned.